Two vehicles, 2011 Honda Pilot and 2010 Ford F-150, all keys lost. Okay, for the Honda Pilot, we're gonna look for codes. I'm gonna remove this. So we need 2 screws, right? 2 Phillips. Is that Phillips? Phillips. F-150, F-138. F-138. It's raining here, so we're gonna start with this F-138. Wafers 1 through 6. Okay, I need my 2 hands. That's a 3. 3, 5. 3, 5, 5. 3, 5, 5, 3. 3, 5, 5, 3, 4. 'The last one. 3, 5, 5, 3, 4. 3, 5, 5, 3, 4, 4. 3, 5, 5, 3, 4, 4. 3, 5, 5, 3, 4, 4. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm gonna remove this. This is wet. Okay, anyway, here's cut. Close this. Now try in the ignition. Passenger side door. It is not turning. Let me try also. So our key should be number 2. Let me get another test key. First key didn't work. We're gonna cut key number 2. Key number 2. Okay. Key number 2. That is not turning too. Then something is wrong. Unless all the door locks were replaced. Okay, this is turning actually. This is key number 2 is turning. So it seems like the ignition lock, the door lock cylinder was replaced. But I don't care about that. If the ignition, the lock cylinder was replaced, that would be a disaster. But this key is the key for the ignition. Number 1 didn't work, but number 2 had to work. So that works, okay? So now we're gonna cut a real key The chip key for this vehicle is 4D69, and then we're gonna start the programming. And while we're doing the programming on this one, we're gonna work on the Honda Pilot. All right. Try again here. My assumption is something was replaced, but I can remove. And this has to match the other one because I decoded this to be able to get the ignition. So if it turns the ignition, at least it has to turn here, right? Yeah, it turns here, but it doesn't turn on the passenger side. So the lock was replaced on the passenger side. I'm glad I did not try to decode the passenger side first. This is the right key for this door. It turns this door, turns the ignition. All matters for us is the ignition. So let's go ahead and cut the real key. Leave my WD-40 here. I need to keep this toothpick. Let me get a transponder, a Ford transponder. Okay, so our jump box is on. The battery voltage is not very high. I'm gonna lay it down like this. Now I'm gonna give him a remote for the price of a key lost. All I need at this point in time is check the remote frequency. Okay, I got batteries. It's good. Let's go ahead and program the remote first. All right. 2009 or 10 for the F-150. All keys lost. Program the remote. Cycle the ignition 8 times with the 8 times ending on position. This being on and this being off. So let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seems like this car is not compatible with keyless entry. It cannot take a remote. Let's try again. I think this is all manual truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At this point, the door lock should cycle, but it doesn't cycle. And we have a lock on the passenger side. Those are 2 indicators to tell us that this vehicle is not equipped with keyless entry. Let me try it one more time. Now, this vehicle doesn't have keyless entry. So it's good that we try to program the remote. Otherwise, we'll program a remote and we're not gonna be able to make the remote work. So at this point, I'm gonna give them a key. I was gonna give them a remote for the price of a key, but I'm just gonna give them a key. So let me get a key, cut it, and then we're gonna program it. Okay, so this is the right key for this vehicle. We're not gonna give them a remote because this vehicle is not compatible with keyless entry. It's not equipped with it. So what we're gonna have to do is just cut a regular key, because it's a faithful customer who always call me to service his cars. I was gonna give him a key fob instead of a key for the price of a key, but it's not working. There's nothing we can do, so we're just gonna have to give them a key. So I'm gonna clean that up quick like that. So So I need to dry this off a little bit. Gonna start cutting. Meanwhile, we're gonna get a programmer ready. Let me see if Autel is on, or I'm just going to use that is not on. I don't want to turn it on because it's so slow. Okay, that is not on. I'm gonna use the mini OBD to do that. So I'm gonna use this for this and the OBD star for the other one. So we're good. This is cut. And my little brush. Clean this up. Put this right here. Oof. Do that. Do this. Remove that. Okay. Put this back. Let's go try it in the door. Okay, this is good. Let's confirm the year on the vehicle before programming. So it is going to be 1108, so that's the 2009. We are going to put this virgin key cut in the ignition, turn it, you see the emergency light flashes, so it needs programming. So at this point I'm gonna go get my phone and come back. Okay, back with my phone. Gonna pick this up right here. Okay, so mini OBD right here. Connect. What the hell is happening? No, I don't want to update nothing right now. Email programming. So this is a 2009 right Ford. It's a Ford, United States area. We're looking for F-150. This is what it is labeled as here. F-150, whatever Raptor. And we are looking for put flip key. Flip key, design your regular key, and key let's go design your smart key. So we're looking for 2009, 2010, and start programming. We have our key in the ignition, so we are going to program all keys lost. No, not all keys lost, actually. We're just gonna add a key. This is a number of key on the system at this time, and then all we need to do is just add a key. It does not clear existing key, no problem. Insert the wanted key and turn the ignition on. It's already on. The ignition number of key is 4. Oof. I hope we still got good power. Okay, current number of key is 5, so it's already programmed. It was done instantly. I'm gonna say no. Program complete. So let's go ahead and start the car. So we don't have a light anymore, meaning that the key is programmed, but the power is really low. As you can see here, it's 11.7 volt. You need at least 12.45 to be able to start a vehicle. I'm gonna call the associate and put some jump box on it to be able to start this vehicle. It's not gonna come. Okay. Oh, I got another jump box, a small one. It's good for the boost. Let me check if my small one will do the job real quick. This one. Okay. Reconnection. Okay. Turn it on. Okay, let's try. That should be good enough power. Okay, it is another problem. Is the battery. I'm pretty sure it's the battery. Battery can do a lot of crazy stuff. Let's look for, see, the power is cutting on and off. Let's look for jumper cables. The key should be programmed right now. Do you have jumper cables with this truck?
Yeah.
Come on, let's give it extra power. So, oh shit! I dropped the key down there. Okay, so we got jump box. Hopefully now we got enough power. With the new key, the keys program. Okay, so it's another problem with this car. Oh, I know what the problem is. The shifter is not on park. Somebody moved the shifter cable. That's why it's not working. Somebody moved the shifter cable inside the hood. Yo, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, come on. So, it seems like to be able to tow it, somebody moved the shifter cable. That's why it wasn't starting. Because my jump box should have started it. Come on, so I can show you. So, first of all, to show you that this key is programmed, I'm gonna put this. This doesn't have a chip. Right, look here, you'll see the security light flashing very fast because, you see? Okay. So, when this one wasn't programmed, that's what it would have done.
Yeah.
But now that it's programmed, you will see that the light will disappear because it's recognized by the system. Now look at the shifter indicator over there.
Okay, put them on the ground.
You see it's on one? It's supposed to be on park.
Park, yeah.
Somebody moved the shifter right there because I see that this is now moving.
I got you. I gotta crawl on it to the bottom and put it back in the park.
So somebody gotta put it on park
I will.
and the truck will start.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and work on the pilot.
Okay.
So this is this.
Okay.
And I will leave you with this too. It's an extra.
All right.
Man, I'm back in the pilot right now. So So we are going to remove this. Okay. Forgot my gloves. Remove this. Okay. It's only 2 screws. Remember what we're doing, we're looking for a code. On the F-150, it could have been a disaster because the passenger lock was replaced, but the driver lock wasn't. I decoded the driver lock to be able. Okay. Trying to remove this. Okay. So this is there. Now all we have to do is remove this plastic casing. I need my 2 hands. I'm gonna do that. I need a pick tool. Remove this. Okay. It start getting cold here. Been raining all day. God damn. It's giving me trouble to remove this small stuff. It's also dark in this place. I need to pry up on both and release it. Okay, so I released it. We need to find the code. The code is on this, so we're gonna remove that. You see this spring? You see this spring? That spring need to be removed, and then we can remove this. So do it like that. Be careful, that spring jumps. I'm gonna okay, just like that. Remove that spring, and then all I need is this. I need my hands again. Okay, I removed the spring. Now I need to remove the lock. Okay, now the lock is in my hands. So let's check the lock for codes. The codes will be a letter KLMN followed by 3 digits. And I think I see the code. You gotta be careful. Locksmith Secrets. Right there is the code. Okay. Now let's put it on the right directions. I can't see the code yet. And what do you see? I see 35 at the end, but I need to see what's under. So I'm gonna have to go get my magnifiers. There is no other codes. So this has to be the code we're looking for. That is the code. Anyway, I'm gonna look for a magnifier and decrypt this code. Our keys lost, and our keys lost. Honda Honda N as in Nancy 855. Let's see. So it's not N855, it's something else. I need to remove another lock because I can't see. Let me try. I'm pretty sure it's NIC. Let me see if it's a M, maybe M855. I don't want to buy a key code. Okay, M855 gives me something. That is close from what I was reading. I was reading N, but maybe it's a M. So I'm gonna try this. Second position. I already secured it. Let me put it in a machine and let's cut it. I don't know what you guys see, but I see 855 at the end. I just don't know the letter before. I mean, this is not even clear, but me, I see 855. And the letter before this 855 must be a L as in Larry, M as in Mary, N as in Nancy, or K. So I try N because I was saying N855 didn't pull any codes, so I try M and I got a code. Okay, that key should be cut on one side. Let's go. We're gonna cut that. M855. I was saying N as in Nancy, but N as in Nancy 855 did not see anything, did not pull anything. So I'm trying M as in Mary 855. I'm almost confident on the 855, even if I was barely seeing it. But let's cut this and find out. I'm gonna get off this camera, and when the key is completely cut, I'm going to turn the camera back on. Okay, this is cut based on M as in Mary 855. Let's check it out. Oh. 2000 Honda Pilots. Going in. Oh, and that's it. That's the key. Dang, I was blind and man, I was learning to read while being blind. So that is the key. It wasn't the N that I was seeing, but I was close. It was the N, and this is our key. So it turns the ignition. At this point, all we have to do is now cut the key. Like I said, I'm going to give a remote key to the customer for the price of a key. But on this vehicle, the remote and the key are programmed separately. So I'm going to program the remote first to confirm that it's the right key, and then I'm going to program the key. Very easy programming on the key and on the remote too. Okay, so this is the 08 Pilot remote key. It's a key fob ending with 308. Oh, the F-150 is running now. So this is a key fob ending 308. I knew I had one in my case. Dang, the F-150 is running rough and tough. So I need to put some lights over here with the light. It was tough to read that code. So I'm not even sure if we got power. Oh, we don't have power. I need to go get the jump box again. I'll be right back. Shit. Okay, so we transfer the cables from the F-150 to the Pilot. So what I'm going to do is program the remote first. Programming the remote on this one. Turn ignition on, but don't start it. Press lock and come back to the off position or the accessory position and do that 4 times. So on, 2, 3. See, it locks again, unlock, and then should be good. Oh, that was working, but that doesn't work anymore. Oh, it works. Just need some time to do something. It unlocks, no problem, but it will not lock. See, it will unlock but not lock. That should be a car problem, because if one works, the other one should work. See, I just locked it. I'm able to unlock it, but if I try to lock it back on, it doesn't lock. Or maybe because the hood is open. But this is the remote. We're gonna cut it, and then now we're gonna program the key. Okay, it's still programmed. Okay. Oh, maybe because all the doors were not well shut. Something. Okay, anyway. So we're going to cut the rail key. Go ahead and cut it. We're going to cut it, and then we're going to program the key. Okay, so we got the remote key cut. 2011 Honda Pilot. Okay, working like a charm. So let's go ahead and start being cold here. It's been cold. We're going to use this again. And that I like to. Yeah, power please. We need power. Your battery is down?
Yeah, I gotta have to get jump on mine now.
Seriously? Your vehicle was running, right?
I turned it off for a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, no, I got it. I dropped everything. Just trying to locate the OBD without my eyes. You gotta be grateful for not being blind or having eyesight problems. Let me get my jump box and we see if we can get yours. Jump. Okay, so We'll verify the remote key in the door. It works. I'm gonna shut this off. We can close this off. Yeah. $2,800 Pilot. Let's see if we got the power at the OBD. Oh, that was M855. Okay, so we're gonna step out of here. We're going to go to mini OBD. Remember, we had the remote program already, and so what we're going to do is emo programming Honda. Okay, Honda. This is a Pilot. Oh, select by type. Honda Pilot and Accord is the same thing. Okay, I think I missed something. More programming. H Honda. Select by type. It's going to be immobilizer system. Okay. No, not immobilizer system. I'm gonna choose the MNOP. Why is Pilot not here? CRV, HRV. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna choose Accord because this key is the same key for the Honda Accord 2008-2012, Pilot 2007-2015. I don't see Pilots here, so I'm going to use Accord, but I don't have Accord 2008-2007. So I'm gonna get another programmer. I could do it by type, but I don't want to have to try different type. So I'm gonna get another programmer. I'm gonna get OBD Star. Okay, OBD Star. So you see the key light is flashing because it's not yet programmed. So we programmed the remote already. Auto detect type. This is a blade key system, 16 pins. Turn off the ignitions. Turn on the ignition. It's going to tell us third immobilizer system or fourth immobilizer system. Okay, 4th generation immobilizer systems. So we're going to say okay. Key, add key, write key, all key is lost. The function will erase all keys. Yeah, we do want to do that. We're going to add one key for now. Say yes. Okay, turn off the ignition. Turn on the ignition. Turn off the ignition. Turn on the ignition. Turn off. Turn on. Let's check for the light. The light is no longer there, meaning it's programmed. Yes, it is off. Turn off. Turn on and success. Okay, it's completed. So we're going to say enter. Okay, we are going to check the key. Okay, so it's some other problem. Maybe engine problem, I don't know, but my friend, maybe he's got some bad cars today, but F-150 is running. So at this point, everything is done. I'm just going to wrap this up, put the lock back in the housing, install over there. My job is done now. Everything else is mechanical. As you can see, the keys program, but maybe a battery problem, maybe a computer maybe an engine problem. So I don't know what that is. Maybe a starter problem. All right, all keys lost completed. 2011 Honda Pilot, along with 2010 Ford F-150. All keys lost. The customer confirmed that there's a car problem. He said that the timing is off on the Honda Accord, on the Honda Pilot. So now I'm gonna put this back together. You can see it was just like that. Make sure this matches in there. So just like that. Okay. Now we have to put this back. I forgot how it was going, but it has holes on the side to direct us to put this the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to have holes on the side or something. Okay, let me figure that out. I need the light anyway. I forgot how this was. Oh shit. Jumped up. So I'm gonna have to look at my previous video to remember how this was. Yeah, I had to look at a video, my previous video, to see how I remove this. Now it's in. I couldn't see those notches. You see, it's perfectly in now. Now we are going to put the cap on top of it. The cap was, let me see. The cap was like this. See, this goes over this, so that's perfect. Now we are going to put this in and use those two screws to secure it, and we are good to go. I had to look at a video, my previous video, to see how I remove this. Now it's in. I couldn't see those notches. You see, it's perfectly in now. Now we are going to put the cap on top of it. The cap was, let me see. The cap was like this. See, this goes over this, so that's perfect. Perfect. Now we are going to put this in and use those 2 screws to secure it, and we are good to go. Put this back here. Look, goes like this. Pretty good work like this, that, this. Can't remember how it was. Okay, that should be that way. I just need to feel it. It's growing, but not straight. Everything is perfect. Just leave stuff like we found them. What is happening? It works. Okay, so we're good to go now.